the most important parts to a Pinterest strategy is consistency. And the easiest way to stay consistent is by creating pins, titles, descriptions in bulk, and scheduling them out through a scheduler. Now, when you think Pinterest schedulers, you probably think Tailwind, maybe Planoly. Well, there's a new kid on the block. It is Metricool, and I love it. It's got a ton of features that you don't find in other schedulers, like killer analytics. It can track analytics from your website to your Pinterest account to your Facebook account. They call it the Swiss Army knife of social media schedulers. And a lot of times these schedulers that say they can do everything don't do Pinterest well. So that's one of the biggest problems I have with a lot of those, is because they are just at Pinterest. Like, you can schedule a pin, but you can't really build a strategy there. Metricool is a little bit different in the way that you truly can, and they have some really great features that allow you to do it really quickly and really well. So I want to show you how I use Metricool to leverage my Pinterest strategy that I have employed on my account, and show you how easy it is and some of the really cool features that they have. So let's go ahead and get over there so I can show you all things Metricool. All right, so here's Metricool. First thing I want to go through is the pricing here. If you look at the Metricool pricing, we've got a free for life plan where you can link up to 5 profiles and create a link in bio, which is pretty cool. And you can manage all of your brands except for LinkedIn, and it looks like Twitter. So really good free plan. You can pin up to 50 pieces of content per month. Now, I use the starter. It is $22 a month if you just pay monthly, and if you want to do annual, it starts at $18 a month. But you get 5 brands, unlimited pieces of content per month, and you get to connect LinkedIn and Twitter if that is your jam. Neither one of them are my jam, but you can do it. So this also has a Google Drive integration. So I haven't actually used this part, which I'm going to. So that sounds pretty cool that it connects with Google Drive. So, all right, let's go ahead and get logged in. Here we are at the analytics part. It always logs into analytics. I have multiple accounts on here. I'm not going to do the drop down, but you just see them right down here with multiple different accounts. So you can have yours. If you are a social media manager, Pinterest manager, you can use those as additional accounts. So you can have your Facebook, Instagram, all of those analytics here. We'll go over to Pinterest, and you have the analytics for Pinterest, which is really cool. And they have a lot of different analytics, which I find really interesting. So nice little bonus, not the reason I love Metricool. I want to show you the planning portion of Metricool. That's where we're going to spend most of our time today, just because I want to show you how, for my strategy, it works really well and is really quick. So I like to create multiple different pins for the same URL, the same blog post. And then what I do is I create my title, which is keyword rich, along with my keyword rich description. And I use that same title and description for all 4 to 5 pins that I've created. But because they have new images, Pinterest sees them as fresh pins, because they're new pins. They have a different keyword on the text overlay, and they are targeting a different audience. Now, you can also change a few things in your title and description if you want to really be safe. I feel like I don't need to. We're good to go. So I'm going to show you how I do this. I go ahead and create a post. We're in the Pinterest. If you click here, you're going to create different posts. You can also do them all at once, but I don't recommend doing that. I don't think that's good for any platform. I'm going to pop in my description and my title. Now we have the description, the title, and the link. We'll go ahead and pick the board, put it on this board, and we're going to grab our image. I'll grab my first image here. The one downside with Metricool is they don't have a bulk upload option for the images. So we're going to go ahead and schedule our date. Let's schedule it for next Sunday here. And we're going to schedule it. It is scheduled. You can go here and you see it's scheduled for next Sunday. Now, because I'm using the same title and description and all of that, I'm just going to duplicate right down here this pin. Okay, now I'm in the duplicated pin. I'm going to switch out the image, and I'm going to change the board. And we'll use this for bloggers. And then I'm going to change the date, which will be a week later. I like to do a week. It's not like a hard and fast rule, but it's easy for like remembering what you're doing. If you're just doing 7 days apart, you can stay on the same day of the week and schedule. Go over here and we have that pin already scheduled. Now I'm going to duplicate it again for the following week. And we're going to switch out that pin, grab the other image, switch the board, and move our date. And boom, you're scheduled for 3 weeks in a row on this pin. I just keep doing that for the next few weeks. And then you have a really great, quick and easy way to get 5 weeks of pins scheduled really quickly. Now, if you're like, okay, I'm a little worried that Pinterest is going to think I'm just, repinning the same pin. That's fine. Let's go ahead and remove that. Grab an image, and we're going to change out the title a little bit. The best 5 tips. Optimize your Pinterest profile. I'm going to change the board, and we're going to go up in the description, and you can go in and change out the description a little bit, add a few words to your title, and then schedule it again the following week. Now you have a brand new fresh pin for Pinterest, 4 weeks in a row without doing a ton of extra work, which is something that I really appreciate. The last thing I want to show you is that you can actually create UTM codes through Metricool, which is really cool. So you go ahead and just add your URL, the traffic source, and then you can put in social, Pinterest, whatever there. And then you have a UTM code, which is really cool that they do that here. So if that's something that you use, this is a really handy portion of that tool. Over on this side, you can see how your Pinterest pin is going to look, which I really like that feature. Make sure you're not missing anything that way, because I've definitely done that before. The nice thing too is I'm going to go ahead and just pop out of this one and go back. The way it is set up, say you want to change how the time or something when this is pinned, you can just drag it and it'll move it. You can continue to edit it until it gets posted. So it's a really handy tool. I highly recommend using Metricool if you are not wanting to use Tailwind. I like Tailwind too. We're going to talk about Tailwind in the future, but I would say that affordability wise, if you're managing multiple accounts, I don't think you can get much better than Metricool. It is a really good Pinterest scheduler. If they would come out with a Chrome extension, I would be even more happy. So this is me asking Metricool, come out with a Chrome extension. I'll love you forever. So that was Metricool. I hope you enjoyed that little walkthrough tutorial. I'd love to hear how you're using Metricool. If you haven't, your thoughts, what you think about it. As far as schedulers go, I really highly recommend it. I do have an affiliate link down below, so if you choose to try it, if you wouldn't mind using that link, I would really appreciate it. Help support the channel, help support me. So that would be super great if you'd like to do that. If you are looking to go ahead and get your Pinterest profile optimized, if you need a little bit of additional help, I do offer one-on-one coaching for Pinterest marketing, blogging, digital product creation, anything that you need. It can be catered 100% to your needs. Just reach out. I am happy to help. I also have some free offers linked down below if you're looking to just get started and you're not ready to commit to full-on coaching. I get that. Please let me know if this video was helpful, if you got any new ideas on how to use Metricool, scheduling your pins out. We're going to do a walkthrough of Tailwind next week, so you can kind of see which scheduler you like the best. I hope to see you back here, and thanks so much for tuning in.